So I want to tell you, so we had an interesting thing. Because you have a very dishonest newspaper up here. It's also a failing newspaper. It's going down the tubers. I remember when this was a big paper. Look at the size of this thing. If they cut it down anymore, you won't be able to find it. It looks like the things, you know, when you go to the grocery store where they give you a little handout. What do they call them? Coupons. So this guy, his name's Joe McQuaid. No, he's a lowlife, I'm telling you. Here's what happens. I'll tell you what happens. So I thought he's useless. I thought he was fine. I thought he was an aggressive guy. He'd call me. He'd talk to me. He'd want me to come up and make a speech in New Hampshire. I'd do it. He asked me to help James Foley, which I liked very much. I gave him a big contribution to his parents. His parents are great people. He asked me to speak at that event. I spoke at that event. He asked me to do many, many things. He'd go through a whole litany of things. Today, this guy writes a front-page story about me. A lot of it, what he said, is really good. I'm tough, and I'm tough, and I am tough. And, you know, we need a little toughness now. But I will just tell you. So I said, there's no way, because I did so much for this guy, a sleazebag. There's no way he'll say badly about me, because he actually told a big announcer that Trump is a wonderful guy. Can you believe it? Then he writes this stuff. So he's controlled, and I just have to tell you, it's your paper. It's not a good paper. You know it's dying. I don't think it's going to be in business more than 2 years. He told me they got to move out of their building and the whole thing. They let John and some other guys go that are fantastic people and fantastic writers. But I just want to tell you, I think it's a very disloyal act when you're nice to a person. If he endorsed Christie, I don't care. I mean, that's up to him. But you don't go and try and hurt somebody that's been helping you and that really has done a good job, okay? You don't do that. So here, you can have it, darling. That's all it's worth. Piece of garbage. Okay.